long been a healthy debate in high school hoops over the shot clock. The Ohio High School Athletic Association has long abided by the rules of the National Federation of High School Athletic Associations. Well, yesterday, the NFHS announced individual states could adopt the shot clock as soon as the 2022-23 season. News greeted with shouts of joy from many area high school basketball coaches, calling it the best news they've heard and long overdue.
I'm ready for it. I'm excited about it. I hope it goes through because I think it's going to prepare them for the next level. I think it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be something like we should have did this a long time ago. That's just my personal opinion. Other coaches might feel different, and players, but I'm all in for it.
You know, our job as high school coaches is to prepare kids, hopefully to play at the next level. And I just don't think you get that when you're playing high school and, you know, people can sit on the ball and run up play, 3 or 4 times until they think it works. So I'm a guy, maybe it's because I did coach college for so long that, you want to get that, implemented in the game so then everybody's used to it when they go to that next level if they have an opportunity to play.
The average high school basketball possession on the boys' side is less than 20 seconds. So I don't think this is something that's going to drastically change the game. It will eliminate a problem, in my opinion.
In 2019, Matt Wortham took his Spartans to a tournament in San Diego in which they played with a shot clock. It didn't take them long to adjust.
When I think about a shot clock, at that moment, I wasn't in favor of it because, it's a tough adjustment. But when we got there and we actually got to play the tournament, and the style of play that we had, it actually worked out to our advantage. It only affected us probably one time each. We played 4 games, it only affected us 1 time per game. And I think we had a good experience with it, so I'm for it. It's an opportunity to give the kids a chance to prepare for college.
If you talk to a lot of my players that play in college, that's one thing they say when they left me is that they could see that they had to adjust to that because it's such a fast pace. So I just think it's just something different, and I think we should give it a try. So I'm excited. Hopefully it works out for us.
The OHSAA released a statement today saying they will continue to discuss the option of adding the shot clock. Typically, sports regulations are approved at a spring or summer board meeting. The OHSAA statement also points out cost, game operations, and officiating will be factors to be considered. Coaches we talked to today think there's plenty of time to get all of that straightened out.
Well, we should be able to figure that out. That's out of my pay grade of it, but I think the ADs and everybody will come together and figure that out.
I think the operation of the shot clock won't be as hard as a lot of people think it is. Especially, it is going to take paying somebody to do that. The issue is going to be financing it. I know some states have had sponsorships where it hasn't been a cost at all to schools. I think that's something worthy of looking into.
It's going to be some expensive to it, which I think may or may not be some issues because we get the shot clock. You got to install them in each gym, 2 in each gym, and hopefully it's something that we can do if it gets approved. But again, I'm in favor of it overall. I don't think it'll be that big of an issue, and hopefully they can make it happen.
Adding the shot clock could be the biggest change in high school hoops since 1987 when the three-point line was introduced.
I was young when the three-point line came in, and you don't remember it. It's amazing how the guys scored 1,000 points in high school or in college without a three-point line. But now the three-point line is something that kids in 3rd grade, 2nd grade want to chuck up, and it's their thing, right? It's the same thing with the shot clock. In 10 years, if the shot clock comes in a couple of years, in 10 years, people aren't even going to remember when he didn't have it. But your games of 20 in the 20s might change or it might not. Just because you got to shoot it faster doesn't mean the ball's going to go in. So you got to see how it works out.
And I was just talking, we have a gentleman, Marty Schroeder, that has been playing with our kids in open gym, and he talked about how reluctant people were for the three-point line when it came out, and it's completely revolutionized the game. I don't think the shot clock's going to revolutionize anything, but I think at the end of the day it'll be good for it. Again, any opportunity we have to grow the game, I think we have to do. We can't be stuck in our ways. Sometimes change is good. There's a couple other rules we'd like to see changed, and this is just one step.
Spring sports action this afternoon. Battle of the NL